Hello, everyone. This is Jeff Comstead with Prairie Rivers Network. I'm the Communications and Outreach Coordinator, and today I'm talking with Ryan Grosso. He is PRN's Water Resources Associate. How you doing today, Ryan?
Doing all right. These are really trying times, as it is for everyone, but I've sort of gotten used to working from home, but definitely looking forward to being back in the office with everyone else.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to be able to socialize with everyone in the actual office.
Yeah.
So for our viewers at home, why don't you tell us a little bit about the work that you do for PRN?
Yeah, so like you said, my technical assignment is Water Resources Associate, but what I focus mostly on is issues along the upper Mississippi River. So that could be flood management, flood response, river management in general. And I also have another bucket of working on habitat along the Illinois River. We organize a group of land trust organizations that focus on restoring habitat, keeping habitat, and getting the public engaged on that.
Okay, so I see that today you have a pretty big announcement to make. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, so today's April 14th. American Rivers, they're an organization that we work with a lot, especially for issues along the Mississippi River. But today they're announcing that the upper Mississippi River, from its headwaters in Minnesota down to Cairo, Illinois, and near the confluence with the Ohio River, they're announcing that it's the most endangered river in the United States. So what that basically means is out of any river that they've studied, the upper Mississippi River, there's a lot of issues that we need to take into consideration.
So my memory is that the river was on the list last year. What's the difference between this year and last year?
Yeah, so in 2019, it was ranked third on the list, and that mostly focused on poor floodplain development. There's a lot of bad actors out there that have unfortunately altered their flood protection without the proper permits. And what that does is in times of flooding, it pushes water on unprepared communities or people who don't have the same amount of resources to alter their flood protection. So it's created this sort of inequity and this war along the upper Mississippi River. But this year, we've sort of recognized that climate change is bearing down upon us. And as a lot of people know, we're going to see worse and worse precipitation events. We've already seen stuff like that. And so the main concern is, with more water entering the system and with these bad actors and this poor floodplain development, we're going to see a lot of issues with people being vulnerable to flooding and the river just being unhealthy in general.
So what kind of actions can people take to help out?
Yeah, so American Rivers has put together an action alert that we'll be sharing out, but basically the ask is to bring together federal agencies, state agencies, and just leaders on both levels to really develop a holistic watershed management plan. And that basically means that we move away from this system that we already have, where it's, every person for themselves. It's people altering their flood protection without the proper approval. And we move towards this idea that, this system works together as a whole. And so the people along the river should do the same. And that also includes, advocating for environmentally friendly and environmentally important ways that we can protect communities from flooding. And that has to do with, making more room for the river. The river is extremely constricted right now, and that just makes flooding events even worse. So climate change, these bad actors that have altered their flood protection, it all adds up. So we really want to make sure that folks are working together and that we really come up with this way of protecting people and the environment along the river.
For those of you that do want to take action, go to prairierivers.org and you will see right on the front page what you can do to help out with the situation.